Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name's Hannah B, and on today's video I will be doing the long awaited review of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the Revolution. This is a really new concealer. And basically this is £4 and this is, I think I got it for about 30 something pounds off of QVC. It is actually quite hard for us to get it over here in England, but I'm going to be testing and reviewing both of these to see which comes out best, or if this one is as good as this one, seeing as it's literally like a quarter of the price. Yeah, I really do hope you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up, comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I haven't got any concealer on at all. I haven't put any bronzer on, I haven't put any contour on, and I haven't put any loose setting powder. So I'm basically going to go from putting on concealer and then I'm going to put everything else on and see how it tests. So I'm going to do one eye with one concealer and one eye with the other concealer. So when I look at these two, I can definitely tell that this one is the more expensive one. It's a really nice packaging. There is actually a lot more concealer in it. There's 10 millilitres in this one, and I believe there's only 3.4 millilitres in this one. So yeah, it's quite a difference, but this one is more expensive, so that might be why. I've never tried any Tarte cosmetics before, but I'm actually quite a long time user of Revolution makeup because it's really cheap. It's also really good as well. So I'm really excited to try the Tarte concealer, as it's quite a raved about concealer. So I got the Revolution concealer in C3 and I got the Tarte concealer in Light. They do look very similar. If I just hold them up, they look very similar on camera. To be fair, they look very similar in real life as well, so I'm hoping that it doesn't make such a noticeable difference when I put one on one eye and one on the other eye. So when you open it up, it's quite a big wand. I really like this because I'm guessing it'll be quicker to put on. The whole process will be a lot quicker rather than having those tiny little ones that you get on the collection concealer. Oh, and this one's even bigger, so I really like that. I'm guessing that the Revolution one sort of copied the Tarte, how they made theirs, because it is quite similar in its packaging. Even though this is smaller, it is very similar in some ways, so I guess yeah, they copied them a bit. I don't know why, but it's probably because this is the most popular concealer in pretty much the entire world. I'm going to zoom in for you now so you can take a closer look. Okay, so now I'm zoomed in, I'm going to go ahead and first put the Revolution one on this eye. Yeah, I'm really hoping that this is a good colour for me because I haven't tested it yet. I really hate my under eyes. Ugh. So I'm just going to do it how I normally do it with any other concealer that I use. Right, so first things I notice when it goes on is very creamy. It's quite thick, which I like, because I like thick concealer and I also like thick foundation, so that really is a good thing for me. I've got really dark under eyes, or so I think. I just like to cover them up and make them look as light as possible. I actually think this is a really good colour for me, so I'm now going to blend it out and see how well it blends out, because it has gone on really creamy, so I think it will blend out quite easily. Oh, wow, that's actually a noticeable difference. It's lightened up under my eyes and it's actually concealed quite well my under eye bags, which I'm quite happy about. I think that looks really good. It's also sort of minimised my pores and sort of concealed them. It's really weird. It's like concealed my pores around here. I think it would be a really good one to like use on any pigmentation marks you have on your skin, as it's very thick, so I think it will look and cover up quite a lot. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer one. This one actually came with this beauty blender, so I'm actually going to use this to blend it out. You didn't actually have a choice whether or not you wanted this or not, because it was off the QVC website and it was you either get this or you don't get this. So it's not as soft as the normal beauty blenders, but it's still not bad. Like, it's not one of those like really hard plasticky ones, and it's got like a flat edged bottom, and it's also purple, and it's got like a little point here as well. So yeah, they suggest to use this, so I'm going to use this and see if it's any good. As you can see, I haven't used it yet, so I'm just going to do exactly the same thing. Oh wow, this is really thick as well. This is pretty much the exact same colour though, which I'm really happy about. I'm actually going to go down my nose and on my forehead with this one. Right, so that went on really creamy as well. I'm now going to use this Tarte beauty blender, I guess, to see if it blends it out and to see how well it looks basically. By the way, I never ever wet my beauty blender. I think it is kind of a breeding ground for bacteria if you wet your beauty blender. Obviously it's your choice, but I don't think it's that good of an idea, especially as I have really acne prone skin. Okay, so my verdict's on this. I'm not really sure about it. It's very hard when you use it, and it actually takes off your foundation. It's a bit weird. It did blend in very easily, but I'm not a big fan of this. It's just, I don't really understand why it's that shape, because I don't think I would ever use, like, I guess if you go up into the crease, I don't know. It's just very weird. Like, I think because I'm used to the beauty blender, the normal one, I'm so used to how soft it is, and when you go from such a soft beauty blender to quite hard one, it's not the greatest. But yeah, so the concealer, I really loved it. It was as thick, if not thicker, than the Revolution one. It blended in really seamlessly. I think the colours match quite well. I'm quite happy as it's concealed my under eye bags. I also used it for like a highlight on my nose and on my forehead. It doesn't show up as well on camera, but it did actually highlight those areas quite well, and I'm very happy with it. I would definitely say the Tarte one is a bit thicker, but considering that this is only £4, I think this is pretty good. I still think this is a definite buy. If you cannot afford this, definitely go and buy this, because I would consider this a dupe. I actually would. I wouldn't really notice a difference, if I'm honest. Like, when you blend them in, you can't tell a difference, not that I can see anyway, and even not on camera, so I'm very happy with that. I think they're both worth the money, but obviously not everyone can afford both. So yeah, Revolution is a great brand, and this is the first time I've tried Tarte, but I'm very impressed with their concealer, and I would love to try out their other product. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to set my under eyes, I'm going to do my bronzer, contour, everything else that I need to do, and I'm going to see how well these concealers do after that, basically. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really love both of these concealers. I think they both do the job really well. I think they don't make my under eyes look really cakey even when I add the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I think that the Revolution one is definitely a cheaper alternative, or a dupe, or whatever you want to call it. Okay guys, so that was just my quick review video on these two concealers. I really do hope you like this video, and I really hope it helped when choosing these two concealers, or whether or not these two are dupes. I think they're both great concealers, probably the best concealers I've ever used, and I will definitely be using them a lot more. So I really do hope you like this video. Don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up, comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!